Okay. Hello, Cancer. Got it. This is Truth, and I'm here with your reading for December 2025. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. I had to go get me some juice. Okay. Whew. I had to walk all the way back over. It's a long ass walk. All right. Cancer, let's go ahead and read your December 2025. We're going to be looking at current energy, what's going to come out of it, what someone's thinking, past, past, most significant message from spirit, unknown near future. We're going to be looking at your spiritual advice, what's coming in, and we're going to be looking at your spiritual lesson and outcome, okay? So, current energy for the month of December 2025, Cancer, is crush. Okay, yes, and I'm happy to report this. I'm very happy anytime somebody finds love or, healing. So it says, secret admirer loves you but not ready to act, early stages of a relationship. So let's go ahead and clarify this card. Again, I want to thank you so much for being here, Cancer. If I didn't say it already, this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars. Anywhere you have Cancer in your chart, you can watch this reading. Okay. Let's look at crush with a tarot card here. Let's see what it has to say. And we have the Five of Swords. So, honey, I don't think that you should have any doubt that somebody likes you right now. But there could be some self-sabotaging or some defeatist kind of attitude coming from one or both of you. Okay? Well, don't fret, my pet. Okay? Because this is just a reminder that who you like likes you. Or it explains early stage of a relationship, a secret admirer, or someone who loves you but not ready to act. This is why any confusion or static that's happening is happening, because it's like somebody's not ready to act yet. It's still the early stages. So don't fret, my pet. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Don't think that something's not going to work out. Don't have a negative mindset or anything like that. Or this is what this person needs to understand, Let's see here. Why is the Five of Swords here when it comes to someone in Cancer's external environment? Also be aware, if you guys are currently connected to someone, there may be some trust issues this month where the person that you're with has a bit of a jealousy streak because they feel like a lot of people have crushes on you, okay? They can have a little air of mistrust, or jealousy, definitely some possessiveness that they have over you. And that's when someone's probably going to realize that they like you, is when they start becoming like jealous of you possibly talking to anyone else. Okay. But yeah, it could be, let me see. I didn't get a card here. Come on. Thank you, Spirit, so much for this reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, please open me up to the divine messages for Cancer. Protect me from any energy being sent, let it be sent back. Sender. I got enough clarity here. Ooh, got a card from another deck. That's not supposed to be in there. Alright, what's this Five of Swords when it comes to Cancer's external environment towards them? Okay. Alright, that's really nice. We see harmony here. Okay, what fell? We got boundaries, no drawing the line, and enough, okay? So somebody could also be acting like they don't have a crush on you, with the Five of Swords talking about like pretension, okay? Someone who is pretending, wearing a mask, being fake, trying to hide how they really feel. They don't want it to show. This is like the Five of Swords is when somebody puts up a front. And this is the current energy. So it's like no, but it's really yes. Or someone's drawing the line, but really they're not. Or like enough. Like I'm so tired of seeing you, but they're not. Okay? I'm not trying to give somebody permission to just be crazy out here. Like, Cancer, no. All their no's are yeses, Cancer. Yeah, people are drawing lines. Fuck them lines, Cancer. Going out there. You're not doing enough. If anything, you're doing too little. I'm not trying to give you a free pass to be crazy out here. So let me go ahead and keep pulling. But basically, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, this person, I'm getting, I want it all because it's never enough. What Keisha Cole said, and you complete me. Okay, so somebody could be trying to hide the fact that you complete them. Okay, yeah, we got there's a reason for everything. A change arrives in the way you feel. Oopsie. Feeling better. Learning how to feel better in situations. Okay, so there's going to be some uplifting moment here. The Five of Swords is a change in how you feel. Fives are changes. This being Swords, a change in the way that you feel or think. But the Swords, the Five of Swords is a negative, day or emotion or feeling. And that's what's going to be changing here. Okay. Yeah, somebody here in your external environment doesn't have a lot of confidence. Okay, the Five of Swords, I don't know why somebody feels like, the Five of Swords is usually when somebody like is really self-sabotaging, and they can be a real self-defeatist. They could feel like a loser in life, or they could feel like you don't want them. They could feel like, the Five of Swords is definitely thinking the worst. Okay, this person needs to have confidence in their next action. We got a dream coming true here. Okay, so also yourself, Cancer. I didn't mean to have the cards all out of frame like that, because I be staring at the table sometimes and not the camera. A vision board comes to life with anything that you're trying to take action towards. I just took my full set off, so my nails kind of crunchy. Okay, even though I filed them and I took an alcohol pad and put it over them and some Vaseline, it's still a little bit of crunch or munch from the nail glue. But we got a vision board coming to life for you. Something you write down is magically fulfilled. Something you draw comes to life. If you draw, a vision board becomes reality. So there's something that you really want to do, because you guys are a career-oriented sign, and I think it has something to do with the dream of yours, and you guys need to have as much positivity as you can. I currently, have some dreams, okay, that I've been visualizing, okay, since the last time I talked to you guys. And it's like, I just need so much confirmation that it's going to work out and it's going to be okay. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking more risks in 2026. And I don't give a damn if it doesn't work out for me or not. I'm still going to fucking do it, because it's time for some more risks around here, So, yeah, you guys, that may resonate with you, personally, what I just said for me. But yeah, it's like a lot of happiness, love, and affection that's actually waiting for you or this person. Goodwill is in your future, a new job, someone appreciating and valuing you or your work. New friendship offers are actually gonna be in the place to be when it comes to a new job or new community or new environment. It's not gonna be ratchet, ghetto, scary bullies, crazy people. And we got relationships reach understanding. If you are currently on the outs with somebody, mad at somebody, you could be mad at somebody right now and have a boundary drawn with them, like, forget this, and just be like, you know what, it's probably going to always be like this. Am I ever going to be happy? And yes, you are. There's going to be a change that arrives in the way that you feel. Or if you feel very self-defeatist before you're able to take any action, you know how sometimes we just can't take the next step, and until then we have a lot of anxiety. Well, they're saying that a dream is going to come true, and there will be a change to how you feel, especially once you get to take the next step. You're going to feel so much better. It's going to be less anxiety, less doubt, less negative thinking, less stress when it comes to whatever you're doing towards your future on a personal note. Now, let's go ahead and keep on talking about this person. And let's see what comes out of this Five of Swords, because somebody feel like the Five of Swords right now. Is this, I just want to make sure that it's not you when it comes to love. I can understand if you feel this way towards career, Cancer, but I don't want you feeling the Five of Swords in the middle of having a crush when it comes to love. So what's your spiritual advice for that? Yeah, it's just somebody hiding that they have a crush on you. Okay. Because I will go full therapist mode for anybody that needs it. I love to empower people, uplift people, but I also like to tell their ass the truth. And if something's going to fail for your ass, I will definitely let you know. I'm not a blind optimist, but it's just time for more risks in 2026, okay? But anyway, this Five of Swords, more than anything, for this love reading, because that's what this is. This is a love reading. Somebody is just wearing a mask, honey. They like your ass so much, and it's gonna be a focus on this person this month. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's gonna come out of this. I am so excited to see what's gonna come out of this person that is wearing a mask. Look, Mo in the dark energy, eh? Okay, so in the dark says, don't know what's going on, feeling lost, fear of the unknown. This person feels like they are going to lose the opportunity to be able to be with you if they keep staying in the dark, if they keep on wearing these masks. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'll never forget, my third grade teacher got on me about the way I said mask. She was like, it's mask. And she made me like write it over and over. Like she was like, and then she like, and ask. She made me, she didn't like that us children were saying ask like X, like AXE or AX. Like she did not like that. So she really got on our eyes about it. Unfortunately, I think that she passed in like the Everglades plane crash that happened in 1990 something. So I'm sorry, it was completely off guard. Okay, let's make sure I was recording. So this person, like I said, yeah, would trap. They're like, look, if I don't do something about, you know, this Five of Swords feeling, I'm going to lose Cancer. And this love reading applies to past, present, and future. Take what resonates and apply it to whose energy that comes to mind first and who you've been feeling this month. Let's get a card for In the Dark. We got the Ten of Wands. So it's like very difficult actually for this person to keep on suppressing these feelings that they have for you actually. The Ten of Wands is all about suppression. Okay, it's getting very difficult, and it's about to come to an end too. The Ten of Wands is something that's about to come to an end. So a secret admirer finds it very hard to keep suppressing their feelings. Your secret admirers around you, I swear to God, my neighbor next door, I think he's a secret admirer. His light just turned on out of nowhere, which is weird. As I was walking past the little window that's faced towards his way, and it's like 5:30 in the morning, and I'm surprised that happened. Because my nosy neighbor knows his schedule. She's like, no, he leaves at 3:30. I'll be looking out for him. I'm like, nah, yeah, you be looking out for him. All right. She kind of like him, but he's not my type. But yeah, listen, it's going to be hard for secret admirers to suppress that they, like you. It's going to be hard for, those who love you, still love you from the past, been wearing a mask ever since, acting like they don't like you. It's getting hard for them to keep on doing that every time they come around you. Watch, the next time you see that person, that shit gonna break. They not gonna keep on acting like they still hate your ass since the separation or whatever beef y'all got going on when it comes to your ex. There may be some kind of like stagnant anger energy, like it's just up and it's stuck, like y'all just can't stand each other or something like that. And this person is getting tired of that, these boundaries, this no, this drawing the line. Enough energy, people from your past, you know, that's gonna break next time you see them because they are tired of that. And if you're in the early stages of a relationship, somebody want to keep on pretending like they don't like you. They want to keep on playing it cool. This is for the cool you. Baby face. They want to be too cool for school. Okay. They could lose you with that Ten of Wands, because yeah, they could. So we got trapped here, stuck, tied down, captive. All right. Let's see what this, because it's like what this is saying, this stuck, tied down, captive, is them pretending not to like you makes it as to where you could be someone else's. They can lose you to someone else. They can't keep you in their life if they don't reveal how they feel. They can't. I'm even getting moved forward. It's so heavy on them. It's like their body is just like, listen, It's something in them that's just like, I'm not going to let you rest until you do something about this kind of energy, that kind of energy. Okay. We got someone's not ready for a baby or commitment. This person doesn't know if you want a baby or to live together. And this is something this person could want in the beginning stages of the relationship. Okay. Okay. But yeah, they could be really excited. In the dark, they secretly want to have your kids and shit. Like, damn. Cancer, you may not know what's going on. See, this motherfucker will trap you with a baby, okay? Wow. So somebody who has been wearing a mask, they gonna trap you with a kid. So your baby daddy, your baby mama, your ex, watch out this Christmas season. Or even a new person, that's the way they gonna show you, like, how they really feel. Is if somebody just pop up pregnant, okay? Oh my goodness. Or get you pregnant. Oh my goodness. That's how you gonna find out how they feel for you. That is not the way. A heart-to-heart conversation would be fine, but this is the way they want to show you, that's the way love goes. If y'all in childbearing age, ain't nobody had no vasectomies or hysterectomies or nothing. This is the way they're gonna let you know. Or if somebody has a vasectomy and somebody still ends up pregnant, they're going to be like, oh, I caught you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see that you ain't trustworthy. You must got some deception. It must be some deception going on because I had a vasectomy. There's no way you could be pregnant. It's a man that's going to trap a woman that way. With that truth. He going to trap her with that truth, and she going to see that he's trying. She's going to see that he feels she's trying to trap him with a baby. There's a man that's going to see that a woman was trying to trap him with a baby because he had a vasectomy the whole time. So her being pregnant, he like, it's not mine. Or it's just a negative pregnancy test and somebody's like, I really want to have a baby, but it's too early. Or somebody had a positive pregnancy test and it was way too early in the relationship. Okay, baby talks of a baby, positive pregnancy test. Maybe you feel like this is happening too early. Or it happened too early in a relationship of yours. Somebody got pregnant quick. Or you got pregnant in the early stages of a relationship. So now, whoever your baby mama or baby daddy is, it's like the Five of Swords when they come around. Like y'all can't stand each other because y'all didn't really like get a chance to really commit or get to know each other. For others of you, if that doesn't resonate, that's not your story. I'm seeing that somebody could have had a hysterectomy and all of a sudden, somebody is saying that they want a baby and somebody has to have a conversation and not be deceptive and say, hey, I actually got, my tubes tied or I got a hysterectomy. So, okay, we're talking about this in the early stages of the relationship. I'm glad we are because I can't have a child. So there is definitely a talk about a child. There's definitely a talk about child rearing. Or you could get trapped with a baby coming up. All right. But somebody wants to have a baby with you because this is the way they want to seal that y'all in a commitment with captives, stuck, tied down. They don't want any kind of mistrust. They don't want anybody to mistake y'all not being together. They want the baby to be a seal of commitment. Okay. We got somebody would love to have a baby with you. We got to redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. So, there needs to be positive thinking you or someone else when it comes to the outcome of this, or when it comes to this leading to commitment, or does this person want a baby like me? Somebody needs to stay optimistic and stop thinking negatively, okay? I'm getting also somebody wants to talk about this sooner than you think, and it's coming from your external environment. No, it's not you. Somebody wants to talk about this earlier than you think, okay? In the early stages of relationship, okay? I feel like somebody has a fear that if they fall in love, somebody's not going to want to keep their baby or have their baby. Somebody has that fear. So imagine a male having that fear. He's scared that if a woman pops up pregnant, that she doesn't let him know, or she doesn't let him be in her life or in the child's life. That is a man's biggest fear when it comes to someone in your external environment, okay? Also, a male has a little bit of insecurities, okay? And his insecurities make him not want to be in relationships. So that's why he stays a crush, because he has insecurities, or he's afraid to love. Okay. Redirect your thoughts. We put that down already, honey. What is somebody thinking here? I don't even know. We got love bond. Okay. They still love their person, not leaving them for you. No real issues in the union. I feel like this is how somebody could feel about you, Cancer. Okay. Actually, so somebody's thinking about the love bond that they have with you, or the love bond that they want to have with you. I'm getting, if they see they don't have any problems with you, they're going to want to have a baby with you. Yeah, signs and synchronicity from God and the universe. Scream support and a yes. So this is somebody who actually will be there. This is somebody who is very responsible, hardworking, okay? Especially if they found out that you were pregnant, or they find out that you want to have a baby, or just this person getting into a commitment. I'm seeing you have a crush here that likes you, and on site they just already started to like kind of get their life together, because they started to see that they had feelings for you. So this person is very braggadocious about the fact that they have employment. But there could be some individuals that don't have employment, and that's what keeps them out of relationships. Like, what if she get pregnant? What if we move forward on this? I would need to have employment. And the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords could actually be unemployment. So in the dark, somebody could be keeping it a secret that they're unemployed, or they're keeping it a secret that they have a commitment already. Oh, I see. So I'm also getting here for some of you guys, my honey babies. Some of y'all still could be messing with people who don't want to leave their person for you, and still are in love with someone else. These people want to be unblocked. I feel like you have blocked people who would not leave people for you, or, didn't want love and commitment, or they gave commitment to someone else, but they won't give it to you. I feel like you blocked those people. You weren't going to accept that. This person loves you, but they just stay committed to someone else. It's because of babies. Like these men, they want either babies or living together. They want you to kind of push for that. They like the pressure with the 9 of Wands. This is somebody who enjoys being pressured into commitment and responsibility, accountability. They actually like being pressured. I'm also getting, if you have a non-accountable ex or deadbeat in your life, they miss when you apply pressure. Okay, they're wearing a mask, like they don't think about you. They wish you would just shut up or just not bother them. But actually, they like miss your pressure when you pushed for them to be in the baby's life, to be in the kid's life. When you pushed for commitment, when you pushed to live together, when you pushed for them to get their life together, when you pushed them for marriage. Somebody misses when you added that pressure. Also with the 9 of Wands in reverse, somebody just plain wants to be blocked. If you just block their ass because they just would not choose you, or, you know, whatever. What's the 9 of Wands in the reverse, child, when it comes to what this person is thinking? Somebody feels like you are a whole snack, okay? A whole snack. Obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. It's going to get hard around here, somebody keeping these things in the dark. Now, somebody could be keeping the fact that they unemployed in the dark and that they got a commitment already in the dark, like I said. But somebody, like I said originally, what they're hiding, what they're suppressing is their attraction and desire for you. The fact that they are secretly admiring you, they love you. And also somebody and you are actually in the early stages of a relationship. According to them. So within the dark and early stages in a relationship, this person is trying to see if you are deceptive. So wherever you stand right now with somebody, especially during the early stages of a relationship, like when you and your ex or ex-lover decide to reconcile, or this could even happen in a new connection. What I'm seeing is they won't officially tell you that it's official, so that they can start always checking in the dark to see if you're dating anyone else. They want to make it seem like they don't care enough to do that. They want to make it seem like you're not even that fine to do that for some of you. But they are. They're obsessed. Okay. Moving forward, somebody may have some insecurities, like I said earlier, and not want to get into a commitment or relationship because they don't have a job. They're unemployed. They still see you as a snack, okay? And they feel like, man, just you make them want to get their life together. Like, seriously. This 9 of Wands, they really want to try to bring their guard down. They want a love bond. They want a love bond. They do. But they think that you think it's bad that they're unemployed right now. And that's like why they're kind of like hiding from you. Trust your inner voice. So somebody's thinking about you right now. Being a snack. You need to trust your inner voice, because you're going to feel that. You need to remove doubt from your mind when it comes to your crush liking you. Your crush does like you. Okay? Or you're going to have a successful outcome in a connection here. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Okay, and this is this person trying to, like I said, remove their guard so that they can stop being so guarded towards you. This secret admirer, this past person, this new person, okay? Either one, all right? Yeah, somebody needs to stay really optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance to your life. So you make sure to stay optimistic, okay, for this month, so you can help the environment around you, okay? I'm also getting that somebody's not going to be able to hide it anymore, that they really want to fight for this love bond. And it's not going to just be romantic relationships and ex-lovers. It's going to be family relationships. It's going to be anybody who just was just too much drama for you with the 10 of Wands. That's somebody who is just over fucking bearing. And they're so overbearing, Cancer, that they're pissing you off. They're making you mad. And you're going to see in the month of December, those people trying to steadily fight to maintain a love bond with you. They still love you. They don't want you to leave. They want to fight for this. Okay. It's like the 9 of Wands in the reverse is them like trying to be as kind to you as possible after pissing you off with the 5 of Swords, because they feel like in the dark you're about to leave. Like they've stressed you out so much that you're going to like literally move, get a new job. Okay. That's what someone feels like you're doing in the dark. Okay. So back to the secret admirer that's like so obsessed and feels like you're so physically attractive and you have so much sex appeal. Like, why do I feel like you knew that already though? But they wear such a strong mask, you never like be able to convince somebody to believe you. Like, there's never any proof of what you feel. You just feel that this person thinks you're a snag. Like, you can feel their obsession. You can feel them liking you. Like, I know you like me. And then we got in the dark. Yeah, they kind of want to let it show. All this don't know what's going on, you know. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. We got illusion in the past. That's what they was trying to paint. Like, they just looking all around when really they're longing like a mofo, okay? Longing to be together, missing you, nostalgia, suffering, and silence. Apply this to current, past, or new. This advice, these cards, okay? See, in the past, you didn't know if this person liked you or not. New, current, or returning. You didn't know if they liked you or not. Okay? We got, is it love or an illusion? Your reality may be an illusion, not seeing the truth. Yeah, someone didn't want you to know how much they loved you or wanted you or desired you, huh? Some of these people act mean towards you to hide how much they like you. I've been getting that all night, like Pisces reading. Yeah. This is completely wrong. Wrong order, not wrong message. Yeah, it's all kinds of signs and synchronicities that's been coming in since long ago that people who you think have a crush on you do. But you just never had any proof with the Five of Swords, okay? Just never had any proof, that's all. And people who you're trying to put down boundaries with, they don't want you leaving this month. They want to try to work things out, okay? Yeah, you felt the love coming off of these crushes since the past. I got Tales as Old as Time, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, you felt the love. You could have felt even that, this person, definitely, it's like sex appeal is here. Like, it's like sexual attraction. Like, you noticed. Somebody has to hide their sexual attraction towards you, though, because of who they are to you, with the Lovers talking about commitments and relationships. So there's a reason why there has to be like a boundary drawn between you and this person for some of you guys. Maybe because you share a professional relationship with this person. So people who you share professional relationships with, they've been seeing you like a snack for quite some time. And they are sick and tired of suppressing their feelings towards you, honey. Okay? Yes. They want to make you their boo, honey. Official status, exclusive relationship, and seeing each other openly. Now, let's keep going forward. Now, at some point, you guys could have dated somebody who was a commitment phobe. And like I said, they were this way because there was insecurities due to a lack of employment or somebody being in their life. Well, there's about to be some big change, some update here with the Lovers, all right? Either this person has decided to leave this person for you with the Ten of Wands, talking about them ending a commitment with somebody for you, developing this month, or there has been a big development when it comes to someone's employment and they have gotten their dream job and they can take care of you. So they have lots more confidence and security in themselves to come forward. So I see they started to initiate upon these things happening. So this person could have reached out to you out of nowhere. This person who usually wears a mask. And they could have just hit you up and you didn't know why. Well, the reason why they hit you up is because they left somebody or they got a new job. But with the Five of Swords, you probably just didn't trust or believe what they were saying, or, it just wasn't enough proof that they really left someone. It wasn't enough proof that they really were working, okay? But I think that's the only reason why they reached out to you, is because they did one of those two things. Also because of longing. But yeah, signs and synchronicities from God and the universe scream support. And yes, this person wants to support you, wants to be like responsible for you, and they want to marry you. Okay. I'm seeing all these kisses on the head. Okay. Look at this guy. He kissing her on the head and he's kissing her on the head. It's so sweet. But it's two people here and it's two guys. So somebody is going to catch somebody in some deception this month. Either somebody's going to catch you or you're going to catch them. Somebody has been noticing the vibes that two people are sexually attracted to each other. Okay? As well. So like this could be your boyfriend picking up the vibes between their friend and you, as an example. Your girlfriend picking up on the vibes between their friend and you, as an example. Somebody picking up on the vibes at work. I feel like people at work could be picking up on the vibes that so-and-so likes you or you like so-and-so. It's like people picking up on the vibes that you guys had a crush on each other. Yeah. So we got the Lover's card here, which is all about commitment, big choices, okay? All that kind of stuff. Somebody really has been thinking for quite some time, I wonder if Cancer is going to want a baby or commitment. I sure hope they do. Or they're like, I wonder if Cancer wants a baby or commitment, because I don't. So maybe it is best to talk about this at the early stages. But then again, it can run people away sometimes. You know, just be optimistic on your own. Things can change. You know, at the very beginning, someone can say yes or no. And as life actually happens to a person, you know, with the 10 of Wands, the universe wants you to pay attention to how responsible this person is, even in their own life. They want you to pay attention to how committed they are, even to themselves. If you want to know if somebody can commit to you or a baby, or take accountability or be responsible, just hang out with them. The Five of Swords, that mask will come right on off. And there's some people who will say, no, I don't want you to see this. I don't want you to see that. I don't want to hang out, because they don't want to be transparent. You're going to be like, well, maybe this isn't the love bond for me. If you keep coming up with excuses as to why I can't just, you know, spend a day with you, why I'm not allowed to demand accountability from you or be able to be seen with you, then maybe I just shouldn't talk to you anymore. If you give me one more excuse as to why you can't come through for me and this baby or me and this commitment, then I just don't think that I'll be here when you get back home. Or I just don't think that I should keep going for this thing. Since you can't take accountability, be responsible, since you can't commit to da-da-da. So, that could be happening this month. You drawing boundaries, saying no, drawing the line enough, okay? Well, whoever you drew a boundary with, honey, is longing and missing you. Also, you've been drawing boundaries with professional people, like I stated. Something about drawing the line with people at work, people who you live next to. You have boundaries like, oh no, I can't date my neighbor. Or, oh no, I can't date the guy from the store. Oh no, I can't date my daughter's teacher or son's teacher. Oh no, I can't date this person or that person, whatever, for whatever reason. You've been saying no and drawing lines. Look, those people are suffering in silence. Those lines that you're drawing, they're suffering in silence. We got the Knight of Swords. Clarifying longing. Now, you know that somebody is longing for you when you have like random thoughts about them, like you haven't thought about them in years. It's weird to think about them. Where the fuck is this coming from? Oh, that person is missing you, longing to be with you. Since you've withdrawn yourself from them, single, lonely, solitary. I'm also getting that energy doesn't lie, and you'll feel when somebody really is single, solitary, or lonely. You'll pick up on it. Cancer, you don't have to worry about people hiding anything from you this month, any kind of deception. You really don't have to worry about it because you're so good at picking up on, bad vibes or the wrong choices. You're good at picking up on it, and you'll be able to tell if someone is hiding that they don't have a job, hiding that they have a commitment. You'll be able to tell. Trust yourself. Don't think that you won't be able to tell. You will, okay? Now we got love here with the lovers. This is giving like intimacy, relations. And I feel like you guys want it as to where if you have relations with somebody, they become your boo. You don't want to just be out here having a sex only relationship and not ever attaining official status, exclusivity, or seeing each other openly. I feel like you have blocked, cleared, and deleted anybody who was trying to give you a sex-based only relationship or some in the dark ass bullshit, whether you have kids with them or not. Okay, I feel like you block those people. You just stop entertaining it, And like this is in conflict with what I want. I'm tired of people just wanting relations and being okay with just dropping people after relations. It's like, can we fall in love? Also, you are like rebuking in the name of Jesus and not entertaining people who don't take accountability for the children in their life because you feel like they won't take accountability for yours either. So there's somebody just like my neighbor, the looky-loo secret admirer. He has a daughter, from what my neighbor told me, and she never comes over. Like, he never sees his little girl, and he has a house and he lives in it by himself. And his baby mama and his daughter has visited him like once in the past 2 years and never again. And I've been over here for at least that long, and I can't believe how I've never seen this kid. It's a whole backyard and everything. I got a little girl that's kind of around her age, like nothing ever goes down between them. She don't never see her dad. He got this big ass house and he live by himself. He ain't got no new woman at all. He has like weekend women. Like sometimes they stay the same, sometimes they change. Sometimes it's a different woman, sometimes it's the same woman for a while. And I just find that strange that he got all that house and all that yard. He got a whole brick house and nobody to share it with. And he got a unmarried, unattached baby mama. And a, like, last time I checked, I think that girl was reported to be 9 or 10 years old, 9 or 10-year-old daughter. And they not pressuring him to live in that house. They don't live there. Oh my goodness. And he's like, he has a career. I'm not going to say what he does, but he wears the uniform every day. I'm like, okay, well, it's not the first time I've seen a positive role model. Like, okay, there he goes going to work. And then my neighbor's like, he doesn't never see his kid though, So that right there is an example how you can see how someone would be able to commit to you or, how they would be for your baby. But does that necessarily mean that straight on? Like, what happened with that? It could be completely different with you. What happened with that person could be completely different with you. We don't know exactly with the deception card why it didn't work out with past people's people. That doesn't mean that they need to have a scarlet letter or it's always predictory that because they don't show up or they didn't show up in someone's life that they're going to lack accountability with you. Somebody needs to kick that 5 of Swords thinking because Cancer, with you being a water sign, the universe is going to constantly remind you that you co-create with the universe with the lovers. You have the lovers here, and now I see why it's here. Because at all points in December 2025, everything that you think, you're co-creating with the universe. You really need to keep your thoughts positive this month when it comes to how people think about you, the fact that people like your ass, the fact that people miss your ass, the fact that people long for your ass, the fact that people want you to be their boo. It's going to be revelations coming to you as to where you're going to be figuring things out from like Christmas past. Like the Christmas spirit is going to, like the ghost of Christmas past going to visit you. And it's like ex-lovers and you come into some kind of understanding like, I think that person always wanted this or that with me. Like, It's crazy while I'm thinking about this person. It's like some kind of closure you think they want, or it's just it's revealed to you with the Knight of Swords why this person is coming across your mind. It's revealed. It's like some answer that comes in to some long-standing lack of closure when it comes to why something didn't work out. Spirit is going to be answering those things through random thoughts and random answers and signs this month, okay? And synchronicities. But yeah, you co-create with the universe all month. Please stay optimistic when it comes to what's coming in into your head and what's coming into your life. It's up to you when it comes to the outcome that you receive. You guys could be like, okay, secretly truth is somebody in my life and they do have somebody else. It's up to you, the outcome. You have to keep on visualizing that person as your boo. You have to keep on visualizing it and visualizing it because you're co-creating with the universe. So it happening is completely up to you. Even when it comes to career and personal goals, baby, when it comes to your money and everything, co-create with the universe when it comes to that figure you have in your head or that outcome when it comes to that dream that you want to have come true. You have the power to visualize it. You have the power to visualize it and make it come true. Yes, you can do it. Have confidence in your next action, honey. Oh my goodness. And there's a reason for everything here as well when it comes to the things that the universe just did not allow to go through. Like, okay, if you failed at something didn't work out and you've been beating yourself up for it ever since, everything happens for a reason, honey. Okay, so please do not be crushed and self-sabotage when it comes to you thinking about your future, because that had to end. That had to end. It was some things that had to end. So don't feel like a failure or anything like that. Something had to end, or it was a reason for something. If you guys were trying to co-create with the universe, like a baby, something to hear about a child, my condolences. Something, some kind of health issue, or just it was terminated, ended. Somebody made a choice, a decision that was supposed to happen when it came to what was going on in the person's life at the time. Okay, if you're a Cancer male watching, you're unhappy about the ending or termination of a pregnancy. Somebody here with the Ten of Wands could have been going through a lot of responsibilities, stress, health issues, homelessness, displacement. They could have been going through all kinds of cruelty and stuff like that. So when people decide to not keep children, it's not always what you think. And when people don't want to have children, it's not always what you think either. They could be going through a very messed up situation in their life, unemployment. They could live in a violent environment, okay? It just could be really, really toxic, negative, okay? Somebody could be scared living where they live or afraid of not being able to give you stability. So that's when somebody could wear a mask and be like, I don't want to have a commitment or a baby with you, and just start talking negative. We can't this, we can't. And you're like, no, I'm going to be optimistic because yes, we can. And, but let's move on. Listen. The signs never lie when somebody is missing you, longing to be with you, nostalgia, suffering in silence. You guys are trying to shake it out of your head. All of these signs that you're seeing that somebody miss your ass. You see their name all the time. You think about them. You feel them. You dream about them. All kinds of stuff. And you want to be like, nope, that person don't like me because they said they didn't. Because of the last thing they said to me. Because of, it's just not being enough proof, So no, whatever I'm feeling, it just must be a fluke or it must be a coincidence because some of you guys are like, why would anyone miss me? Why would anyone like me? Some of you guys are really, really critical and really realist, okay? You're like, look, let's keep it funky. I've been wearing this bun and wearing some gym shoes and jogging pants for the past 3 months. Ain't nobody out there feeling me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they are, okay? And tell me, because yes, they are, honey. You'd be surprised who like them things you got on, no matter how run over you think it may be. Okay. I've seen some of the most simple looking women have boyfriends that love the shit out of them. Okay. I mean, they literally are not doing much at all. Just a tiny bun on top of their head and some regular ass yoga pants from Walmart. And that man is just loving every inch of her damn domain. Okay. I'm like, oh my goodness, I would have to do way more to myself in order to sit around somebody. I would have to have on some nice lip liner or something. I just can't just be sitting there looking like I just don't give a fuck with a headband on from the dollar store and just absolutely mismatched clothes. Like, he just was in love with her. I'm like, damn. So I was thinking about that when I was looking at those TikToks and stuff, and we have the lover's card here, and that is a motherfucker that's just in love with you. And you need to be optimistic that that kind of love is about to arrive into your life. Like somebody who just loves you, flaws and all. They just love you, okay? And no matter how much of a mask somebody may try to wear, you will be able to feel this love that's budding between the two of you, okay? Somebody may be trying to fight back moving forward towards you because, again, lack of employment or, something going on here with a baby. Somebody also regrets hurting you. With the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, somebody regrets hurting you, Cancer. Okay, and they hurt you through some kind of deception here. They weren't supposed to like somebody else, and they did, or they weren't supposed to have a commitment with anybody else, but they had one going on, or they had a baby on you. And for some of you guys, you can't stop thinking about it. You're trapped in the last thing that somebody said to you, or you're trapped in the last thing that didn't work out for you, and you haven't been able to quite move on with the 10 of Wands. Okay, you haven't felt secure in any new love bonds after some of the things that have happened to you. Okay, it has left a wound, and I'm seeing that 9 of Wands in the reverse, which means that this wound that has happened to you through deception in a relationship will no longer be blocking your love bonds or your love life. Somebody would like it if some deception that happened that they did, that they regret, that they want your forgiveness for, they hope that it can be removed from the love bond. They hope that it could stop blocking you two from fully loving each other again, because you seem to be trapped in what they're doing in the dark ever since they did something in the dark. I'm seeing that with the 5 of Swords. Ever since somebody deceived you, you just never trusted this person again, or you just stopped trusting people, period. So now you don't really want babies or commitment for some of you guys, because you guys feel like that's too much of a big decision and investment for somebody to just fuck you over and be deceptive. You don't have time to find out that somebody's being deceptive, and you have a lease with them. And if somebody gets too emotional and has to move out, well, it's going to be quite hard on them. Or you don't want to be all excited, in love, baby, family, foundation, and then find out about some deception. And now a baby being brought into the world, and every time y'all around each other, y'all can't stand each other. 5 of Swords, still mad, still angry at each other. And all the personal wish is that, man, I just wish that I didn't invest so much with this person. And that is in the past, Cancer, okay, where you have made big investments with people, things have happened, and you like, damn, but do you really sit here and regret the baby or the relationship? No. The risk you took when you were in love with somebody, it's nothing wrong with the risk you took when being in love with somebody. You're in love with someone, you're in love with someone. So don't beat yourself up too bad with the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords when it comes to beating yourself up about how much you loved people, how much you did for people. I'm seeing like for some of you, it's stopping you or someone else from wanting to ever love again. The shit that they've been through, the mistrust that they have with people. Okay, the truth that they have found out when it comes to relationships. Okay, somebody's gonna be getting a truth that a baby is not theirs, and they're gonna be so mad that they chose to be with this person or stay with this person, and this person is pregnant by somebody else the whole time. So this person wants to come back and try to tell you this truth. Is supposed to cheer you up, though. Okay? With the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting the same script, different cast. This are two women that find out about each other. I'm getting that somebody wanted to see if you be open to swinging with their wife or their baby mama instead of just leaving her. And somebody's going to be open for this as well. Like, hey, instead of me, leaving my person, how about you just be open to explore? What the love is talking about, bisexuality. Somebody may want you to be open to polygamy. Okay? We got to pay attention to your body. Every day brings opportunity, openness. A hustler, a pop-up shop, an entrepreneur sees the day. Okay, so somebody may be coming in to say something to impress you and talk about how they have been spending their singlehood. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you. Okay? But are they being deceptive? Can they be trusted when it comes to what they've been doing? Or, we got that they went and did something with themselves when it comes to opportunity or money to make them feel like they were enough. I'm also getting that since the last time you've seen somebody, you may find out that they had a baby. Or since the last time you've seen somebody, you may find out they've gotten into a commitment because they waited every day to hear from you and they wanted to feel like somebody. So they had another baby or they got into another commitment because, they didn't feel like they were enough waiting for you. But this was the same person who didn't give you commitment when you wanted it, and they were completely scared to have children when you wanted to have them. Well, obviously, they found somebody who, I don't know, pressured them. Pressured the fuck out of them. Like, no, there is no, I won't be here. No, there is no, I don't take accountability. No, there is no, I'm not giving you commitment. I gave you some and you gonna give me commitment, God damn it. So you wasn't pushing this person like they was pushed by other people. Other people pushed this person. And that's why they got, and that's the only reason why they got more commitment out of these people. This is the only reason why this person got more commitment given to these people than you. Because I'm getting, and this is a straight commitment fold from your past, an ex-lover that was scared to have any kind of commitment or baby. They just weren't going to do it, and you couldn't pressure them into jack shit. But it's someone else who did. Okay? Well, with the Five of Swords, they feel like they were with the wrong person because whoever this person is with pressured them into marriage, commitment, or baby according to them, or trapped them with a baby according to them. Because I have a lot of cross watchers that watch and they say, no, I didn't. Actually, I didn't. I didn't trap him. I didn't pressure him. He asked me. For whoever's watching, according to them, they feel like what you don't know is they was pushed or trapped into the commitment they were in or the baby they had. They considered it to be captive, pushed or trapped. If you find out about any deception between you and your person, they're going to be like, man, anything that person is telling you is a lie. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a pregnancy test, a paternity test. Don't believe them when it comes to the dating times, when it comes to what they saying about how much I gave them. They could be lying is what your person will tell you about, anything that you find out regarding deception of somebody. Or, we only did it once, or we just started, or something like that with the Five of Swords. Like, it's going to be some things always hidden from you, like exactly when it started and ended. That's never going to be totally revealed. Okay, but that deception, finding out about it, can hurt and make a person feel like they're not enough. And every time they see the person that hurt them and deceive them, they will always think that they are never enough. And they will never want to get back with the person. So this, you got a lot of ex-lovers and stuff waiting for you to be like optimistic about seeing the future with them again. And we also got new people here. who feel like you are enough for a baby, commitment, and more, and seeing each other openly. Just because you dealt with a few crooks that crooked your hearts, okay, is what they're saying to me. Like, man, how to love. I just want you to know your hoping is beautiful. How to love. Yeah. Listen. It's so sad, like, what deception and pain can do. It can really make someone, like, not optimistic they'll ever find love again. There's signs of synchronicities from God that scream support and a yes. And like I stated, when it comes to the exact specific person who has done you wrong, if you see them, you will always be trapped on a loop that they'll never be able to give you what you need, or that they're still with their person that, you know, they chose over you, or that they never were in the middle of making a decision. They never considered you. All of that is a lie. They just wear a mask, okay? We got you about to receive something new, joy. Joy, joy. Could be a new baby, could be a new commitment. You're about to receive something new that's about to bring you a lot of happiness. I said earlier, a dream comes true, a change in the way you feel. New baby, new commitment is on the way. Because, you know, you really had a bad roll with something here. And it's time for healing with the 9 of Wands in the reverse. It is time for healing. Leave your fears behind. You are a snack. Go and enjoy what is being offered. Don't be all afraid and think that it's deception, it's diseases, it's all kinds of bad things that's going to happen. Just always thinking on the, you know, the most negative possible thing that can happen. And definitely don't think that you ain't got no sex appeal, because if you get with the wrong person who is like a narcissist or something like that, you will be walking around thinking that you just ain't, you know, good enough for nobody. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way you are. You don't need to change. Some of you guys are trying to lose weight because, you know, you want to look all healthy and perfect and stuff like that. Honey, they love you the way you are. They already been fiending for you, and they already been missing you. They already been watching you. Somebody from the past could have left you in some kind of conflict where you just never found out why it didn't work. It wasn't you. Some of you guys really started beating yourself up and thought that it had something to do with your attraction, your appearance, your weight. But really, this person, they're going through some unemployment situation, or they wanted to have a baby or commitment with you, and they wanted to get started on getting employed, but they weren't really good at communicating that. What do you have here? You got people that are willing to explore with you. So you could have had somebody flirting with you, but they could have been very brash. They could have been very abrasive. That person could have been bi or open to explore, and that's the way they flirt. But they could have flirted in a way with you that kind of hurt your feelings, and now you're guarded every time you go around them. All right? And they're just like, oh my goodness. All Cancer knows is that I've offended them, okay? I'm overwhelming Cancer by liking them, because I'm very brash. I'm very harsh. Somebody who was brash and harsh to get your attention either wanted you to explore with them, or they wanted you to be polygamous with them. Interesting. Yeah, love is definitely coming your way. I need for you guys to keep those positive mindsets when it comes about the outcomes of things, when it comes to what people can offer you, and when it comes to these conversations coming up. Because somebody may come towards you and you may be like, oh my God, and just feel the worst. But anyway, we got baiting in your unknown near future. We got in it to win, seducing and using weaknesses. Somebody wants to tell you that you really should consider being open to them sexually, romantically, even though they currently have a love bond, or you think they do. They want you to still be open to them, because with baiting, I'm getting like that person they were with, according to them, trapped them with a commitment, marriage, a baby. So they like, look, I'm over it with the Nine of Wands, you know. Ain't nobody about to make nobody move or be put out, but you know, that could happen because I'm getting a female in a man's life finding employment and having to get the fuck up out his house. Yeah, he's ending it. Like, I help you move. Come on, let's go. You can't keep on throwing these kids in my face and making me feel bad about ending this no more. These kids no longer make me feel guilty. Whether they your kids, my kids, it's time for you to go. I want a new person in my life. Or somebody's finding out that that's not their kid and some female lied and put some kids from another man on another man because he was more accountable and responsible than the man she biologically had the kid with. So, yeah, also I'm getting a female threw a kid on a baby because she just saw that he was in a love bond or she was in a love bond with you and a man did this. And it's to fight, okay? Because obviously he was having relations or she was having relations and somebody got vengeful that they still just kept putting y'all love bond in their face. So somebody went ahead and wanted to show you and the world the truth. And that is this me and this person was having sex. Somebody who allows a baby to come through the spiral, or if that baby just come pushing through on its own, it's going to be a truth teller that somebody was having sex. Babies up, even if it's a teen. A baby, what? 2 lines, pregnancy. Oh, that means that you've been out here what the hell? You've been squirreling around. You've been knocking boots. Hell no. That's exactly what it means. What you out here doing? So with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, that's like accountability. You know, how long has this been going on? The truth ain't never going to be fully revealed when something started and ended, okay? Just like I said earlier. But anyway, you know, making people feel guilty and shit, you know, like they ain't enough. I wouldn't do that to my kid or nothing like that, okay? Some little teenagers, not too much, I wouldn't, you know, go off on them. But this you are enough with the Knight of Swords. Somebody has babies or pushes for commitments to feel like enough. And there is somebody that trapped somebody with a baby because this hooker got mad that she had to put on her big girl panties just like everybody else and just accept the fact that she just had sex with. That's basically what that was. You just had sex with, okay? And somebody just said no. You know, that makes me feel like I'm not enough. It makes me feel like in the meanwhile, you know, I'm going to be trash, And they're like, I know what I'm going to do to not feel like enough, to not feel like enough. I want to feel like I am enough. So I'm going to have this person's baby. That's what I'm going to do because I see what they're trying to do. They want to have it as where I'm just having, you know, S with them all the time. And they think they can just keep getting away with it. Also, another thing as well, it's a lot of your lovers in your life that's wondering why you're not allowing for a baby to be put in a spiral. You know, they kind of thought that, you know, you was going to do that naturally at some point to kind of ground them into being in a commitment with you. Okay. Or why haven't you just showed up at their house and demanded entry? You know, kind of just pressing for commitment. They have been waiting for that to happen one day from you. I'm seeing indeed, like I saw earlier as well, there are women like they just cannot go 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 5 hours after being had sex with unless they're put in a valid commitment for real, or else they'll like self-destruct. Okay? They'll like self-implode. It's gonna be a problem in this bitch if you make me feel like I'm not enough after what you just did to my tiddly bits. It's how somebody feels. And hell, a man can feel like this too. Okay? Like, excuse me, I thought we had something. What? What do you mean? Oh, hell no. I can't stand opening up my heart to bitches like you. Yeah, people get wounded, people get hurt, honey, but that hurt always end up healing and love always reigns again. It's all kinds of inspirational stories where people is finding love at 60, 70 years old, getting married at 60, 70 years old, 50 years old, life renewals at 50, going to college at 50, 60, having kids at 50, 60. You'd be surprised what positive thinking can do, Cancer. You'd be surprised what it can do. And do. Honey, be in it to win it this time around, okay? Seduce the shit out of them. And how about using their weaknesses? You want to get what you want. Tired of you losing and not getting what you want, not being chosen? Maybe you should try being in it to win it. Seducing or using weaknesses. Oh yeah. Yeah, we gonna pressure a motherfucker today. Some of y'all could be on that. But others of you, you just may be like, I just kind of like, let other people decide or let life decide, I don't like all that pressure. Honey, it's some people that's like, they will put somebody in a vice grip kind of pressure, okay? So the world card, Cancer, you out here looking like a snack if you got the world card. Now, in the unknown near future, you're going to be surprised that you're going to hit a milestone in your next relationship that you didn't hit in your last one. So if you're somebody, like me personally, I've never lived with somebody. I've never had a live-in commitment. I've never had to live with another person in my entire life. In no relationship at all. Just my kid and my roommate when I was in college. That's the only time I ever lived with somebody. And I didn't even have to live with her long. She moved out. So let's say that since I've never had that, I've always held my own. I always had my own places. The next relationship I get in, I'll be living with somebody. Let's say you guys have never had a child with somebody, but you've lived with someone. Well, in your next relationship, I see you having a child with someone. Or this is a deepening of your current connection and things that you guys haven't done, you just plan on doing. Okay, well, we haven't lived together, let's live together. Okay, well, we haven't had a baby, let's have a baby. That's the world card, milestones, okay? Yeah. Something that you haven't done, wasn't allowed to do, somebody was too scared or afraid to do in your last relationship, somebody gonna be completely open to that shit. They gonna be like, yes, yes, and yes, let's do it. Traveling to each other, taking risks, having babies, commitments, okay? Hell, even being accountable and responsible for each other. If somebody never was accountable, they don't like to take accountability. If y'all dealt with somebody who never took accountability in y'all last relationship or was never responsible, this next person is going to be very accountable and very responsible because of your positive thinking. Keep in mind, you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Yes, staying optimistic is the way to be. Yes, with this world card here in your unknown near future, we see baby or living together coming up in your future. For others of you with the world card, this is when you keep the door closed on someone and somebody sees you trying to keep the door closed and they want to open that bitch back up again. So in the unknown near future, I see somebody trying to bait you with your weaknesses, seducing you, maybe. One or the other. They either gonna be like, hey, I got this over here. Ain't this your favorite? Or, hey, I got this. You wanna get in the car, go somewhere with me and go get your favorite thing? That's using your weaknesses. Or they just may all out seduce you, like give you a kiss that's just like breathtaking. Or they give you a look. Or they give you a touch. Or they give you a heavy flirtation coming up. It's going to be a heavy flirtation coming up. It's going to be from somebody that's quite surprising because this is the person that's been wearing this mask for all this time. But they want to come into your world. They want to come back into your world. They want to come into your world. And this is the way they're going to do it. Heavy flirtation, using weaknesses, or they're just not going to give up on your ass. They just not. They just not. That's how they going to fight for it. That's how they going to stay in it. That's how they going to get back in, or that's how they going to get in. They just never going to leave you alone. They just going to always be there for you. They're never going to give up. No matter how much you tell them to stop or you push them away, just like nope. I'm going to be here every morning. I'm going to still commit. I'm going to still make the effort. I'm going to be right here. I'll be in the living room. All right, now I just go sleep in the car, but I'm not driving off. All right, see you at breakfast. Okay, you don't want to talk? Okay, I just see you later. All right, it's lunchtime. You still don't want to talk? Okay, dinner. Okay, tomorrow. It's just like constant effort with the Lovers and the Ten of Wands. Like, yeah, I don't think that you're ready for this level of commitment that somebody from the past wants to bring you since they fucked up with the Nine of Wands, or this level of commitment that you're not ready for that's coming from the universe because of your own manifestations. So stay positive. Know you are enough. If you don't feel like you are enough, get sexy, okay? Go ahead and get to the point where you love yourself, and you'll be at such a high vibration of loving yourself. Others can't help but to love you. And I know it because I've lived it. Get to the point where you love yourself so much. All you get is admiration, love, and respect. It's a beautiful place, and I do live there, and you can live there too. But it took a lot of reprogramming my mindset. It took a lot of instilling a lot of affirmations into me, and I just basically wanted to look good naked, and I wasn't going to stop until I did. So I think honestly I'm like 10 pounds away from my goal weight. Okay, my goal weight at this time is 170. I'm gonna get there because I'm already 180 now, so I'm gonna get there just like that. Okay, especially when I got weights in my room and I walk all the time and stuff like that. I have to forfeit a little booty, but it's okay. I love my 180. I look good. I'm going to get it down to 170. And Lord, if I get to 160, I'm just become a boxer. I'm going to just be a professional boxer. I just want to learn how to just punch bitches. And just be in shape from being light on my feet and being able to. I just want to take a self-defense course or something at that point. I want to be able to flip people. I mean, I already can. I have flipped people. I want to be able to keep doing that. All right, so anyway, enough about me and my health goals. Y'all about to reach a health milestone yourself. Some of you guys are going to notice the difference in how you're received in the world around you after you simply become more attractive or you lose weight. You're going to notice the difference with the World card. This is also achieving some kind of milestone, like maybe healing up after surgery or, weight loss, detox on its own, one or the other. You're going to notice a stark difference in the attention that you get. And you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy. It's like overnight. It's like day and night. Now all of a sudden I am enough. You're going to start pulling in a different caliber of men or women. You're going to have a lot more people staring at you and looking at you with the World card. A lot more people want to put you in relationships, and you just got this nice ass body, and now somebody want to get in a relationship with you. It's going to be relationship weight. Try to watch it. Salads, pineapples, and you'll be all right. And watermelon, believe me. You done got this nice body, and all of a sudden somebody want to put a baby in it. Hey, look, it's a nice little home you made for us. Just go ahead. But yeah, life is lifing. Life is lifing, and life is going to be pushing you in a whole different direction that your ass probably don't even really expect coming up. Okay, but yeah, this could possibly even suddenly happen during a reconciliation stage. Early stage of a reconciliation or early stage of a relationship. You can end up being offered a commitment, or a baby could be put in the spiral in the very early stages of the relationship. But you still have a choice with the Lover's card. You still have a choice. You don't have to move forward on things that happen to you too early. You don't have to move forward with things that is offered to you too early. You really don't. Okay, because I'm seeing a big focus on choice, conscious decisions, reproductive health. Okay, and someone who, with the World card, still has their own dreams of success and evolution, and just may not be open to a baby or commitment. Some of you guys are going to say no to this. So trust your inner voice. Some of you guys are going to say yes. But you're about to receive something new, whether you want it or not. The offer is going to be made, or the pregnancy is going to happen. And then the decision will have to be made. You're going to see that the person that already, you're going to have to get a plan B, or you're going to have to know that you're going to have to, it's like it's going to already happen to you before you can make a decision. You're going to be offered a commitment before you can even say, Husha John, and you're going to be getting pregnant or someone's going to get pregnant before somebody said Hushajan. This could also be the reason for someone's deception. Somebody may really want to tell you, like, look, I did not know that this was going to happen. It just happened so quickly, quicker than I could say Hushajan. It's not that you're not enough. It's not that you're not pretty when it comes to the deception, or you're not handsome, or I don't love you. It's not that I don't love you. I did love you. And you're like, how can you love me and be deceptive? And this person's like, I don't know, but I do love you. We have a love bond. And I feel like this person who I was deceptive with fucked it all up. So they, want to do something about this. They want to fight for it, but they know that this deception fucked everything up. Now you'll never look at them the same. If they had a baby on you, if they cheated on you, like, you'll never look at them the same. With memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. It's just like you just can't do it. Now you got to have new love. Or this is how somebody feel about you ever since you got pregnant by somebody else while you was in a relationship with them, if you're a Cancer female. Or if you're a Cancer female and you got pregnant by somebody else after the relationship and you want to go back to your old world, the old person, they can't stand the sight of you for some of you because you had a baby with somebody else. They're like, nah, I just can't really get back with you like that. It's hard, or I want a baby with you then. Okay, I get back with you. Can we have one too? They gonna want that. It's like a contract with the Lover's card, okay? Also, you could feel the same. Somebody went and had a baby on you, or they had a baby with somebody after you and they want to come back and they still want to touch you or seduce you or like you. It's just like, I never can look at you the same because you had a baby with somebody else. It's kind of hard being attracted to you because, you're somebody else's now. Also, some people may not understand why you aren't attracted to them, why they are in full-blown love bonds with other people. And it's because you could be a little, like, Five of Swords jealous naturally. Like, I just can't be attracted to somebody knowing that you're being kissed on, hugged on, licked on, touched on by somebody else. But some of you guys are poly. Some of you guys will be open to poly, and some of you guys don't look at it like that. Some of you guys do. I'm picking up all kinds of reasons why somebody has these boundaries and they want to keep this door closed and something is bittersweet. And I feel like it's because of somebody's deception. I'm also getting people to be surprised that once you find out that they have somebody, they can't believe that you grew cold. They like, you don't still see me as a snack? You're not still open to explore with me? Like, no, because I may want something to be mine. I'm not down with OPP. Some people is down with OPP. They think it's sexy. Okay, I'm really getting, I'm getting phlebotomy. Some of you guys are into phlebotomy, or you guys are going to be doing something with surgical, medical, phlebotomy, or you getting surgery. When it comes to career choices, that's going to bring you a lot of success. Okay, I got something here about pants and fashion. Some of you guys are into fitness and nutrition. That's going to bring you success on the World Wide Web or some kind of personal branding business. Okay, psychically, generally. Okay, I even got this person wants to move too fast. A father, a man with children or wants kids, like I said. I said that somebody was open to explore. Didn't I say that? Yeah. And I said positive changes ahead. All of that. All those things and more. All these things and more. Yeah, y'all. Like, it's a pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidence. Yeah, all this is here for y'all. Some people may not be able to look at people that's in relationships as attractive as some of you guys do. Trust your inner voice. It may change this month or something. Somebody's hoping your inner voice change. At the least, somebody is open to explore something with you. They want more. It doesn't have to be poly only. It doesn't have to be outside your orientation. It could just be somebody open to explore after you think it's going to stop. Some of you guys are going to get some this month and you think that this person's never going to call you again. You're going to have to redirect your thoughts to the positive, okay? It comes from a wound of somebody hurting you in the past, okay? We have to redirect those thoughts though, you guys, okay? You're about to receive something new. I feel like somebody wants to come back and stay, or you got new love that wants to come in and stay. And a lot of you guys have closed the door on the old love due to their deception, and you're welcoming in new love only, and here it comes. I'm getting that this person is going to want a child, though, or they're going to want you to live with them. Okay, they're going to want you to relocate with the world card. So you will be relocating or living with somebody for a lot of my Cancers. A new chapter begins, whether it's in a new partner or a current relationship. I swear. Whether it's with a new partner or a current relationship, somebody wants to fight for something or someone new comes into your life. Look out for it, okay? We got something indestructible here, okay? And your spiritual advice and everlasting love, surviving it all, you will stay together in your environment. A manipulative ass bitch tried to fuck this up. And then we got hard to get because of the things that you've been through in the past, okay? So, you know, Cancer, that's fine. That makes sense. We got an indestructible soulmate here, though, okay? We got true love. This manipulator was so tired of hearing how you were this person's true love, true love, true love, and they just had to mess it up. And somebody is trying to make it as to where y'all don't be together because they hope to put a blemish on this person so much as to where you would never want them again. That was somebody's intention, okay? Because they had a crush on them, and they're a vengeful, spiteful asshole bitch. And this person didn't want a commitment or baby with them, so they trapped them in it anyway, and it stopped this person from being able to be with their true love, which is you. For a lot of you guys, or somebody is trapped in a love bond. They want to get out of it. They are no longer in love with that person anymore, and they feel like this person refusing to leave them, let them leave, or divorce them is stopping them from them finding the love that they truly want, which is you. And we got that engagement of high level of commitment that is usually hard to get. It won't be so fucking hard this time. You're going to be so surprised at how easy, okay, it comes to you this time. You just finished amazing a lot of people. I see success with an interview. Too many synchronicities not to notice that somebody is longing for you, missing you, wants to be with you, or that love is on the way. And I got a raise of promotion coming from you guys, okay? And we got somebody who is in love with you. Yup. Somebody wants to bring peace into a relationship instead of leaving. Big focus on Geminis here, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus being in your life, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. This is Cancer, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the description box. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one.